Life Mastery people, Coach Judy here. I wanted to give you some more content for this month of July. Right now, I am up in the mountains of Colorado enjoying myself. And we had 4 good weeks in July on the Mastery and Love. And this is some content I want to deliver from a Brave Thinking Masters class I had with John Boggs. As you see, there's Colorado there. And I'm sitting in my, actually it's the 20th, but I'm sending this recording out on the 27th. Just a little bit of bonus there. How's that? All right? And I know that you're all doing your work really well. And I love it now that we're all out there living it. And I love that the curriculum of your life, how does it go? The content of your life is the curriculum of your evolution. So I wanted to give you a little bit more nuggets here. So last week, John Boggs taught this amazing class that was showing us how to increase our productivity and boost this confidence and skyrocket success. How's that sound? Increase productivity, boost the confidence, skyrocket success. Got it? So we were studying from The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles, and also this book, The Greatest Salesman in the World by Og Mandino. I'm going to read a little bit from that in a little bit. So there's 3 tools I want to teach you today. The first tool is asking yourself, what can I do from where I am with what I have to move me forward in my dream? What can I do from where I am with what I have to move me forward in my dream? So many of us wait till everything's perfect, and it never is, and we just stay stuck. Like, I can't do that until this is done. Oh, I can't do that until that. And so we remain like at this stagnating place. So many people stay in that place for their entire lives. They think the same thoughts over and over and over and are getting that result, which is like not forward movement. All right. So, and it's important to get an idea of what is it, that one thing that would move me forward in that direction of my dream. And you can do it from all or any quadrant, the one that you're working on most. All right. Tool number 2. What are your current energy and focus levels? What are your current energy and focus levels? So let's take a minute. On a scale of 1 to 10, you're watching this. What are your current energy and focus levels? Okay, no judgment here. Okay, well, right now my energy level is maybe about a 5. My focus is maybe a 5. It's the afternoon, and I'm ticking off the list. All right. Well, but I'm not judging myself. I know that that's just right where I am. And it was so important. What a cool tool is throughout the day, check in with your current energy and focus levels. There was something really interesting that he said last week, that the average worker is focused 2 minutes out of every hour. It's the average worker. So, anyway, it's just something to be aware of. Energy, where's your energy level? Where's your focus? So what time of day are you most productive and focused? So when he asked this question, I know for me, I'm more productive and focused in the early morning hours. It was kind of funny because the people on the call with me were a lot of early morning people, except maybe one who was a late afternoon, and of course she's the musician who works at night. So it's just interesting to be aware of the time of day when you are most productive and focused. So if you want more success, increase your productivity by scheduling your highest value work during your natural peak performance period. In other words, if I'm at my peak performance in the early morning, it doesn't really make sense for me to doing laundry, emails, just the little tiny tasks that aren't moving me forward. That's the time of day I would need to maybe schedule in time for being my most creative self, writing new content for workshops, getting those messages out, but where the creativity juices are flowing. So is scheduling your highest value work during those peak performance period. So identify it and then schedule it. Okay? Now, tool number 3. Confidence is the result, not a starting place. Because confidence comes from capability. What creates capability is by doing the things you need to do in order to serve your vision, even if your action is imperfect. This imperfect action requires a state of courage, which is created from a commitment when we know we're not yet capable. Get that? Confidence comes from being capable. Capability comes from doing imperfect action over and over and over. Perfectly imperfect. Going out there and doing those workshops, going out there and, writing those messages, going out there and doing it afraid over and over and over, and then we get confident. So we're all confident in some area, and it's usually something that we've done over and over and over. And then we're not confident in others. So that's where we're increasing it. And it comes from, imperfect action requires a state of courage, which is created from this commitment when we know we're not yet capable. So as you're building your dreams, the whole thing is to be compassionate with yourself when you feel stuck. Be compassionate with yourself when you feel stuck. And that's where the pause when agitated, pause power. We can do this, maybe not now, but we're moving forward. Now, the greatest salesman in the world, Og Mandino, is a great book. We study this, okay? I wanted to read about one of the scrolls that today I will be master of my emotions. That sounds kind of strange. Today I will be master of my emotions. It's important to have all emotions. Today I will be aware and master them. Master my emotions. Feelings follow because feelings are a reflection of your state of thinking. So I wanted to read this. This is chapter 13, scroll mark 6. Today I will be master of my emotions. The tide advances, the tide recedes. Winter goes, summer comes. Summer wanes, and the cold increases. The sun rises, the sun sets. The moon is full, the moon is black. The birds arrive, the birds depart. Flowers bloom, flowers fade. Seeds are sown, harvests are reaped. All nature is a circle of moods, and I'm part of nature too. And so, like the tides, my moods will rise, my moods will fall. Today I will be master of my emotions. It's one of nature's tricks, little understood, that each day I awaken with moods that have changed from yesterday. Yesterday's joy will become today's sadness, yet today's sadness will grow into tomorrow's joy. Inside me is a wheel constantly turning from sadness to joy, from exaltation to depression, from happiness to melancholy. Like the flowers, today's full bloom of joy will fade and wither into despondency. Yet I will remember that today's dead flowers carry the seeds of tomorrow's bloom. So too does today's sadness carry the seed of tomorrow's joy. Today, I will be master of my emotions. Okay, so I think I'm going to read just another paragraph to tie this in. And how will I master these emotions so that each day will be productive? Key. For unless my moon is right, the day will be a failure. Trees and plants depend on the weather to flourish, but I may make my own weather. Yea, I transport it with me, internal weather. If I bring rain and gloom and darkness and pessimism to my customers, then they will react with the rain and gloom and darkness and pessimism, and they will produce not. If I bring joy and enthusiasm and brightness and laughter to my customers, they will react with joy and enthusiasm and brightness and laughter, and my weather will produce a harvest of sales and a granary of gold for me. Today I will be master of my emotions. So, little input there. So that's building confidence means that yes, we're going to have our highs and lows, and when we're at lows, knowing that the high is coming with the highs, knows, and we kind of free out. And what we do with before all my calls, and also before any kind of workshop, is to create state. And you are master of your state. In other words, your state of being. And it's where you pause and you can create this state and get in touch with that higher power and get in touch with your vision and create that state of joy, serenity, peace. You can create state all the time by taking a time out to tune in. One of the ways I like to create states is to crank up some good tunes, really into some good music. Sometimes when I'm working way too hard, getting up and getting outside, always getting outside, and just getting up and movement. And it shows the universe that I'm ready to move and be productive. And I found when I am really conscious of this, I can get so much more done, productive things done in a day that move me forward. And I'll tell you, these last 2 months have been the most productive months of my entire coaching career. I have you guys to thank because you're on it and you're doing the work. Okay, so this week what we're going to do is focus on what you can do with what you have. Do what you can do in the spirit of the vibration of the 3 words that describe you at your best. Be willing to do it in a state of courage. Okay, let's do this. Here's some life work. The first life work. Number 1, what is something you can do with where you are, with what you have? So, towards your vision. Now, put it on your calendar and schedule it. Your calendar is the best tool. I've said that so many times. What is it? Schedule it, calendar. That's how I got to be Crested Butte. If I would wait till like a week ago, I'd had this trip planned for months and months. In fact, beginning of the year, this trip is always on my calendar. So I know I look forward to when the days get gloomy and I'm not looking productive in May. I'm looking, July, I'll be in the mountains. It gives me energy to keep going. Calendarize it. Number 2, determine the most productive time of day for you. Write it out. And what high-level activities can you schedule daily during that time? Okay? Saying. The third one, I love it. Come up with 3 words that describe you at your best. What 3 words describe you at your best? Okay? I heard a lot of really good ones on our call. They were enthusiastic, authentic, joy, energized. What are your words that describe when you are at the top of your game? Okay? Now, what you can do with those 3 words is program those into your cell phone and have them come up, and you can increase your energy levels at any time of the day. I love it, like popping up at noon, enthusiastic, authentic, and calm. All my words. And I'm like, just when I'm like, no, I'm not. It also reminds me to drink more water and get something to eat. So, your three key words that describe you. The fourth one Okay, this is really another important life work. What area in your life do you want to be more capable in? What area in your life do you want to be more capable in? All right, so come up with that. Maybe I want to be a more capable uh, health nut, or writer, or just anything. Just chunk that vision. This is where we have that total vision. We're picking it apart. And we're going to explode and move forward. And it could be all of the areas, or it could be just one. Okay? What will you commit to do in order to live a life you love? This is up to you. What are you committed to do? Are you committed to go out and do that exercise? It's just up to you. All right? And this is where we're pinpointing it. So, okay. I hope that you like that little tidbit. Let me go over the 3 tools one more time, and then I definitely will be on the call. Next month is Life Mastery and Transformation, a whole new month, and new people joining us as well. So remember that tool 1, what can I do with what I have, with right where I am? Calendarize it, right? Start doing it. Number 2, what are your current energy levels and focus? Identify those. Plan the highest value in those areas during that time of day. And 3, confidence is a result, not the starting place. So it's by doing massive action, and it takes courage and a commitment when we know we're not yet capable. So hope you like this, and feel free to email me back with any question, or text me how you're doing. I'm taking you up to the mountaintop with me. Yesterday I was at the top and led a meeting at the High Meadow that I really love to do, which has been a commitment and an action of mine for the past 20 years. Just saying. It's your life. Make it a good one. And remember to think bravely. Yeah, think bravely. Think bravely. Act boldly. Take those bold steps. Accomplish brilliantly. Think bravely. Act boldly. Accomplish brilliantly. It's your life. Go make it a great one. I love you. Peace out. Thanks a lot.